So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10.
All right, here we go. Blue line.
And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. Good move by Duke. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. To throw, Mayfield. To the right side, and he's got Landry complete. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the 1st half. It's a 1st down.
All right, now look at 56. Detroit, 56. Detroit.
2 minutes to play here in the 1st half. We're back to New Orleans after this. First down, Mayfield.
That was my fault. That's okay.
Down for a sack. Tyler Davison busting through to get him for a loss of 6.
Detroit!
Mayfield to throw it. Looking for Landry, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Ken Crowley. And a return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. Trying to get it to Landry there. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
12.
Breeze again here on 2nd and 10. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
Check. 21.
Breeze now on 1st down. Throw left side, taken in by
do that
Hill.
all day.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
21.
Again, it's Breeze. And his throw is incomplete.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
The Saints on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
Ready. 12.
Breeze to throw again. Throw left side complete. That's Hill.
That's okay.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns.
That's okay.
As they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this 1st half.
That's okay, y'all. That's okay.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
Ready. We're waiting. Play set.
They'll go for it. It's Breeze. Flushed out right.
Give me that.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40, 30, 20, 10. He had his eyes
Damn.
on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Watch him now, Barney, Barney. Here we go now. 3-19.
They'll run. High. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. Carlos Hyde, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. That's fielded in the end zone.
That's right. Lay it down,
Not wanting to risk anything here late in the half. He'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Now the Saints offense, they get ready to go back to work here. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. You've been around me for a while now, right?
Get your ass down. Don't run. Stop it.
Yeah. You know, take your time. First
Stop
half,
running.
Still got a chance. I think they're
they ain't gonna do shit but get you
fucked
fucked up.
A drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
Here we go. Good set, good set, good set.
Now Breeze throwing on 2nd down.
Boom.
The screen down to Kamara. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line.
Stop playing with me,
They'll
dude.
wind up losing 3 yards here.
Stop playing with me.
Staring at a 3rd and long here. And we're going to get a timeout. With 2 seconds remaining in the second
Stop
quarter.
playing with me. I am not that dude.
The Saints on 3rd down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 16.
54's Mike. Check, watch 54.
The final shot before half for Breeze. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that's caught inside the 30. So we come upon halftime, and it's the visiting Browns with the lead. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. We saw this franchise do this back in the 2009 Super Bowl. The Saints will start the second half with an onside kick. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. And where have we seen this before from Sean Payton?
That's ambush. We've seen that. What was it, Super Bowl 44?
44.
Right? New Orleans against the Indianapolis Colts. Right after the half, they get it done. I'm so sorry to jump in. I just violated partner and booth etiquette 101.
That's all right. If you come in with an ambush and you come in strong like that, I feel like it's justified.
My apologies, but boy, what a play.
Barney.
And they start the second half with Johnson. And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were in.
And he's taken down here by the Saints. Tyler Davison in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
Detroit!
On 3rd down, Mayfield. And he's got his man. Landry. And he's going to get this one down right to the edge of the red zone to the chalk of the 20. And they're able to convert on third with a solid gain of 23. Now a 10th carry for Johnson. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. And now Mayfield on the bootleg. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown.
Dot.
His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Browns continue to roll.
So whatever happened to rookie quarterbacks taking time to adjust to life in the NFL? Because this guy looks like he's been doing it for about, 7 years? 4 touchdown passes? That's not something rookies are supposed to be doing with the ease in which he's doing it.
The
offense will stay out there. They're going to line up and try for 2. They'll try and run forward with Johnson.
That's all right, dude. That's all right, dude. That's okay, dude. That's okay, dude.
That's little consolation to this defense as they have been porous all game long. Gonzalez now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the attention turns to the Saints offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Throwing on first down is Breeze. He's able to muscle him here as he pulls it in. He got 29 yards that time. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory?
Breeze to throw on second down. Catch here, left side, Thomas. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. They'll run it now out of the gun. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. On second down, here's Breeze. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
11. Check. Press.
Here's Breeze. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. And this is good. He got just enough.
He wanted to score.
As he drops it in
He wanted to
distance.
score.
And that will narrow this, if that's even the right word, to a 30-point deficit. I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit third quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag and just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. He's going to fire one. He's got a man. Complete. Past the 20. 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Antonio Callaway, his first NFL reception.
Dance on him, Callaway. Dance on him.
The Browns are pouring it on.
Dance on him, Callaway. Let him know he ain't shit.
Gonzalez to add the PAT. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and the lead will swell by one more. Gonzalez now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 20. Yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that. And they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can.
Come on, dude. I ain't got all night. You call me, you ask for the game, you getting your ass whooped, now you want to pause the game every fucking time. Come on, dude. Take this ass whooping and go home, go on, kick it with the fam.
6 on the board here. We'll see. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Boston Scott, his first carry. And a 42-yard line here and brought down there. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Emmanuel Ogbah in there to sack him for a loss of 6. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And he gets this one complete to Traquan Smith. 7 yards on the quick slant and a first down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. They'll run on first down. Scott. And he'll fall forward to the 29-yard line. It's the Pro Bowler Jamie Collins that makes the stop.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
On 2nd down, Barrett on target over the middle of the hill. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Scott. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
I apologize in advance, partner, but the beef eaters on the interior of this D-line, you just know they were licking their chops on 3rd and short. And yes, they were rewarded with a tasty dish, stuffing that one short of a first down.
On 4th down, Barrett, he completes it to Ryan. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
That ain't gonna happen.
Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be 2nd and goal.
That ain't gonna
From back at the
happen.
4, here's 2nd and goal. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Now Barrett, under pressure, down he goes. Sacked
ain't
at the
gonna
10.
happen.
Emmanuel Ogbah in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Take your field goal, pimp. Live to fight another day.
Back now here live in New Orleans. And this is a blowout so far as we get set For the fourth quarter,
take your field goal, pimp.
They need to reverse the trend. The last two plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal.
4 down. Check. Here we go.
From the gun on 3rd down. And that one's going to be over everybody in the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Now, a field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th down.
4 down. Alert. Shot.
Now Breeze got to have this one. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line.
Told you take the field goal, dummy.
Well, Charles, he's thrown 5 picks in a game before, and right now, after that one, he's standing on number 4.
And right now, your defensive coordinator is asking the offensive coordinator, can you do anything to slow this down? Because my guys have to keep running back out on the field. So play calling may come into it a little bit, maybe run the ball a little bit more. But a lot of it depends on the scoreboard. They may have to keep throwing it.
Watch him now, Barney. Here we go now. Boo, landed.
Following the interception, Mayfield. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Demario Davis leading the surge there. He drops him for a loss of 6.
Detroit! Watch him now, Barney. Gun!
Mayfield on play action. He'll rifle this one deep right side.
Come on, Josh.
It's incomplete. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
All right, now, look at 56. All right, here we go. 56. Boo, landed.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. And the most
That's okay.
To burn some clock.
I ain't gonna
that was wild. And
I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna worry.
It winds up a safety. All right, Charles, help me out here. 4th quarter, you've got the lead, and you run backwards into the end zone. You're just trying to do too much.
I almost don't have words for it. But, you know, every coach that we talk to talks about running backs or people running the football, running north-south, getting upfield. He went way in the opposite direction, and that's going to cost his team.
Yeah, it cost him big time. Still leading, but it costs him. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Flush it out. He can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Emmanuel Ogbah in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Barrett now on 2nd down. He's going to air one out. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 26, and they will take over at the 26-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They go play action here on 1st down. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Ken Crowley, and his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Charles, when plays like that work, it's a thing to behold, but sometimes we see why they're very deep in the playbook.
And how many times have we been at practice and heard all the other guys chirping about, you know, I used to play quarterback in high school. I can do this. Until it becomes a game situation. Not quite the same in many cases.
Travis Carey there to make the tackle.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Back to throw. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. The Saints on third down. Just a 20% success rate at 2 of 10. This is 3rd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Barrett. And that is incomplete. T.J. Carey right there in coverage.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert.
You can go for it.
Down,
go for it.
Effort to get his hand on that one.
You don't want to go for it?
Away and brings up a 4th down decision.
Here's Thomas Morstead now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Fielded just inside the 20. So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. And now the Browns coming out on the field. Well, this ball game certainly has gotten a little out of hand. This is normally when they say you got to fill. This is fill time for guys like you and I. But, yeah, to be frank, just a dominating performance. Really impressive what we've seen.
It is, and I'm glad that you went in that direction because otherwise we're going to talk about the museum tour we took yesterday.
Which was also impressive.
Which was also very impressive. But this game, how they've done it, offense, defense, special teams, they put it all together.
And he's taken down here by the Saints.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
On 2nd down, Johnson. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one.
Come on, man.
He has landed on
Damn.
hard. Tyler Davison. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. Here's Britton Colquitt now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. Now it's Ginn. "21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Saints will have a short field in front of them. They take over here, 1st and 10. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw again, Barrett. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard.
Ohio!
To throw on 3rd down. Barrett.
Come on. I'm fucking right there.
And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs. Barrett looks to throw on 1st. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Travis Carey. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Facing this 4th quarter deficit, felt like they had to throw the ball, and on the other side, they were ready.
No doubt about it. They're playing situational football. They look at the clock. They know the lead that they have, and all they're doing is playing pass on every down.
Playing the pass, picking it off, and now big time in the driver's seat. Mayfield to throw it. Fells has it, left side. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Seeing that play and understand just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice game right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them.
Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Set. Green 39. Green 39. Gone. Over. Leopard.
Third and short yardage. Mayfield is going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Time for a break.
Damn
Back
it.
to finish it off on EA Sports after this. Here's Britton Colquitt now. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Saints will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The Saints coming out now to take the field. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Bree's going to throw. Griffin's got it, middle of the field.
Lay down.
A good pickup there of 20 yards.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? On 1st and 10, here's Barrett. It's caught on the right side at Smith. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards. To throw on 2nd down. Barrett, it's Hill, complete. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. A good pickup there at 22. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now, because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Here we go. Ohio. What round? Flex round.
On 1st down, Barrett to throw. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Des Bryant, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Throwing again. Barrett. And his throw's going to be incomplete. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying, no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
Ohio.
On 3rd down, Barrett. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by the rookie Denzel Ward. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, look at that, Chuck. A rookie picked the rookie on that play.
How about that? Is that rookie-on-rookie crime? But you know what happens, too. If you're a rookie defender, you tend to adjust to the game a little bit quicker than if you're a quarterback. Too many things still going through his mind. And on that play, the rookie defender won the battle.
Well, the lead late in the fourth, but Mayfield's going to throw it. He sets to fire deep. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Blue, landing. Blue, landing. Gone.
Throwing again, Mayfield on 2nd and 10. Underneath for Johnson. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Watch it now, Barney. Gone. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. 56. Mike, 56.
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. And he's going to be grabbed and pulled down. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They run. It's Johnson. And another mistake here defensively as a flag is down on the tackle, and that's going to tack on 15 more. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
A lack of discipline defensively on 4th down, and now that leads to a 1st and 10. So instead of running, Mayfield's going to throw it here. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.